And gentlemen, Warriors Cup 74 resumes live from the Melrose Ballroom, courtesy of 3 Pillar Promotions with the ladies in the 106-pound division, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Let's meet the fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white trunks with black trim, official weight 106 pounds even. By way of FTF MMA, welcome back, the Killer! Gentle. And across the ring, her adversary fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks and white trim. Official weight, 106 pounds even, training out of MK Muay Thai, Crystal Diaz. Referee, JP Zuniga.
Here we go, folks. Liam Tarrant and Oliver Janau joining you here at Warriors Cup 74. Killer K Gentle out of the blue corner. Crystal Diaz in this catchweight matchup. 3 2-minute rounds at 106 pounds.
K Gentle right away coming up heavy with the punches. Let me tell you something, Liam. When I saw this fight being announced, when I saw the poster, this was my pick for fight of the night. These are two very skilled, two very hungry, young, top contenders here at the 105-pound division.
Yeah, this has always been an exciting division. With your teammate LG Pinnell ruling the division for a long time.
Huge title implications in this fight. Both of these fighters came up short in title attempts against Pinnell. And both of them in close fights. By no means were they washes, but I think both these fighters, their teams and the fighters understand what's at stake here. As Crystal Diaz getting busy with those knees on the inside. Oh, good back elbow by Gentle. Back stuns Diaz. Good uppercut. Corner of Gentle calling her for more action, saying that Diaz is hurt. She might just be.
One shot could change everything here, folks, and you do not want to blink.
Yeah, Diaz, I thought, was getting the better of her in the striking and in the clinch until that back elbow landed, and now the momentum has definitely shifted.
About 45 seconds left in the first round. At this weight, they are fast and furious, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Hooked there by Gentle, nice overhand. To follow it. And back in the clinch.
Ooh, good balance and control there by Crystal, being able to reverse that clinch and dump. Nice low kick by Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz told us she wanted to work more off the back foot. Gentle does not seem to want to let her do that.
Yeah, and you know, I was actually going to say, right off the bat, Crystal Diaz landed some really good hooks off the back foot. She's doing a good job of it, landing good counter kicks, answering everything with the kick that Gentle does.
Interesting first round.
Yeah, very interesting first round.
We want to give a special shout out to some VIPs watching. We have a special guest visiting from Scotland, Barbara and Bill, and Risha and Ella watching with them. We want to thank you very much for tuning in. Live here on DAZN, broadcast internationally, live from New York City. Folks, you are not going to get better action anywhere else. Liam Tarrant and Oliver Janau, honored to have you joining us.
Yeah, that was a great action-packed first round, very close. Both fighters had their moments in there. I do think Crystal Diaz was able to do a little more offensively. However, that's not to say that Gentle is behind by any large margin at all. Very much in this fight.
And you know, we were talking about title contention, and you know what it is to work your way up the ranks and finally have that belt around your waist, Oliver. How good does that feel? Because what you did, working your way, grinding with the best, and you finally got that championship. Can you describe that?
Well, earlier we said that winning the fight is the sweetest cherry on top. You win the belt, it's like 2 of the sweetest cherries on top.
Here we go, folks. Gentle out of the blue corner, Diaz out of the red.
Gentle so far in this fight has displayed a lot of good evasion tactics. Oh, good counter right hand there by Gentle. But right away, Diaz has an answer of her own. Actually starting to heat up here in the second round. Nice slip and rip there by Gentle.
Gentle always impressive when she goes out there. She's starting to put some momentum in her favor, in my opinion. What do you think, Oliver?
Absolutely. She's starting to find the home for that right hand consistently. That being said, if there's anyone who's going to have an answer, it's Crystal Diaz. As we see her go to the clinch, having good control. Oh! Gentle tried to go back for that back elbow, but she had a left side elbow for it. Staggered her a little bit. Now Diaz with 2 straight elbows of her own, back to back, looking for a third. Nice nice sweep by Gentle. That's the type of control that the judges want to see.
Winging shot misses, but Gentle follows up with the kick.
Yeah, Gentle went throwing big shots at this point.
Diaz with the crossface. JP Zuniga almost catching a backhand. Folks, here we go.
Oh, nice entry. Up jab. Rare technique you see in Muay Thai. Good utilization by Kay Gentle.
10 seconds left in the
nice
second.
Knees by Diaz. And another one. And another 4 great knees there by Crystal Diaz to end that round.
Folks, this is the kind of action we've come to expect at Warriors Cup, and this is what we're going to get every single time. Remember, you can follow us at Warriors Cup _3PP. You can follow me at Liam Talks Fights and Oliver at Ali_B_Savage. Let's get some replay action from that round.
Yeah, you see some great knees there by Diaz.
Third and final round.
Great work in the clinch by Diaz. Do give her a strong intention to clinch in that round. Gentle's going to have to get real busy here in this third round. She's going to want to win this decision.
Here we go, third round. Let's see who wants to take this more. Remember, folks, the winner of this, in our opinion, is moving right into title contention. Here at Warriors Cup 74, all these fighters know going for that Warriors Cup title, it is the most prestigious title in America. Both ladies want that so badly. Third round underway. Gentle out of the blue corner, Diaz out of the red.
Nice team.
Beautifully timed by Diaz.
Backs Gentle up.
Diaz working from the back foot, as she said she's been working on.
Yeah, Diaz almost giving us a spoiler to what's going to happen here tonight. She's been a sniper. Every time Diaz throws, she throws and lands significantly. Deep kicks, hard punches. Nice knee there.
Controlling the clinch nicely. Gentle goes for the crossface. Nice off balance by Diaz.
Diaz with the...
Both missing a kick there.
Good low kick by Diaz.
Oh,
another dump by Diaz.
That takes so much precision, timing, and balance on the part of Diaz.
Yeah. Oh, big overhand there by Gentle. I was just about to say Diaz starting to pull away from this fight, though. Nice kick to the rear leg by Diaz.
Gentle with a 1-2. Diaz with a nice hook. 30 seconds left in the fight.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Diaz is seeing this fight in slow motion there. She's catching Gentle every time on the way in. Nice low kick. Gentle seems to just be a step behind Diaz here in this third round.
Yeah, Diaz really had the momentum all around, in my opinion, too. And knees to the head, not legal, but Diaz hitting everything she can to the body.
Oh, and another dump. Diaz just in complete control here in this third round. What a performance. Wow, what a performance. I mean, Crystal Gentle showing her improvement here today. I thought she did a really great job finding a home for that right hand, but in my opinion, just not enough. Crystal Diaz had the perfect answer for that. just goes to show you how much she's improved since her coming up short in that title bid against LG Pinnell.
You know, when something like that happens and you've got a title shot like that, some people can break and some people just decide it's time to go back to the gym, get back to work, and put in the time. And both of these competitors went back there, and we can see the efforts show here.
Yeah.
We'll get the official decision. It's a shame that one person's got to win, but I mean, that was the kind of performance, the kind of matchup that we really get out of these fights here.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we now head to our judges' scorecard live from the Melrose Ballroom. For your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, representing MK Muay Thai, Cristel Diaz.
Cristel Diaz showing a flawless execution of the game plan here tonight. And when you're able to execute the game plan to perfection, the way it's drawn up, the way Diaz was able to tonight, it just makes a huge difference for your confidence in there, your body language, your posture. And I think that allowed her to really open up her offense in that third round.